Soccer is a vibe. Yeah. Because you see it on both sides of the border.
This is Soccer a la Frontera, and we're exploring soccer culture in the San Diego-Tijuana region, from the streets to the stadiums. South of the border, soccer in many ways can be an extension of family life and source of identity.
I played here until I was like 9, just playing in the streets with my friends, cousins.
I started playing since I was born. My dad was a soccer player, my uncle runs in the family.
Family trees with many branches.
Soccer is a connector. Soccer is, it's its own language.
Here's a chance, so we get the first goal.
For decades, seeds from this deep-rooted love of the game have blown from south of the border.
I would divide my time throughout the week, train a couple of days in Mexico, train a couple of days in San Diego, and then play on the weekends in both countries.
Across the port of entry to fertile ground in San Diego.
I think that just being around the culture, the Mexican culture in soccer, I started loving it, and ever since then, I haven't stopped.
I am a huge fan of Chucky Lozano, so I'm trying to watch his games.
The pride that people take in representing their soccer teams here is different for sure.
A catalyst for this cultural blossoming came in 2007, when Club Tijuana was founded.
San Diego and Tijuana, they're both my hometowns. It's kind of, hard to understand, but when you grow up in the border, that's just how it is. You're always going back and forth.
And back and forth we went, as the Tijuana Cholos men's team quickly climbed the ranks of Mexico's soccer circuit. So did Cholo fandom in San Diego.
We've seen a bunch of Mexicans come into the U.S. and be able to bring their culture of soccer, but also a lot of Americans go to Mexico because of the Club Tijuana Cholos.
And in the early 2010s, something never done before here. Promotion into Mexico's First Division League.
Coming out of the region was going to be Club America and Chivas Guadalajara and Monterrey and all these big Mexican clubs, some of the biggest clubs in North America were going to be coming to this region, right? So it was exciting in a way that had never really happened before.
For me, I think it's very special. I was just another kid that wanted to reach his dream, and play in First Division.
Just 1 year later, Club Tijuana shocked everyone and became champions across all of Mexico, throwing the city into a frenzy.
It was amazing just how the whole impact that we made to the city was incredible.
It was a milestone, a proof of concept, and a breaking down of barriers.
I think what it did, is it also fanned the flames for people to want to see the highest level of club soccer on the San Diego side of the border as well.
Over the past decade, San Diego and Tijuana's soccer scene has swelled to 4 professional top-flight teams on the men's and women's sides.
It was a sleeping giant, and I still feel like it is.
But the giant is awakening.
And there's so much talent here. It's unbelievable. I remember I wasn't the best player in my local youth clubs. I wasn't. I was good, but I wasn't the best.
With the explosion of our borderless soccer culture,
now you can see it. You're having more fronterizos getting to that pro level, and I think that's very cool,
It's fueling a younger generation.
I do feel like we're gonna be a mecca because we're gonna have so much talent and people are gonna notice.
Up next on Soccer a la Frontera, the final chapter, part 5, our modern era of soccer in the San Diego-Tijuana border region.